Okay, our break is over. Let's continue. And we have one more topic for discussion. This time, let's talk about famous people. Before we talked about famous cities, yeah, and now famous people. So please be free to express yourself. Don't forget to raise your hand. It's a sign for me that you are ready. So let's go. Here you can see a picture, actually from the stage. Crowds of people, maybe fans they are listening to, and the person, yeah, just enjoys this moment of fame. So, famous people, who are they? Are you famous? And would you like to be famous? We will find it out. So, let's start with the first question. So, do you know someone famous? Who is that person? Who wants to start? Okay, please, Seville.
Yes, I know someone famous because I'm living in a big city, and sometimes we are going to the theater. Sometimes we are going to a concert, and yeah. I know a lot of people famous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very nice. So these people famous, that's why we know them. Yeah, very nice. And what would
Yeah,
you...
singer, uh, singer, um, uh, artist, uh, actress, and actors. Um, yeah, I know.
Very nice. What would you tell about
And
yourself? Are you a famous person?
no, I'm an ordinary person. Uh,
There is
I'm not a famous person.
an interesting
Yeah.
there is an interesting expression. It tells, are you
Uh,
locally famous? Locally famous. So maybe you don't have this wide fame, but maybe locally. When you go, everyone tells, oh yeah, this is, for
Locally.
example.
Yeah. I for example, um, as you know, I was a teacher, and I'm famous. I was a famous person in my previous school. With, among
Yes, exactly so.
among my students.
Yeah. When you meet someone in the street, they tell, oh, this is my biology teacher. Yeah. Oh, I know this woman. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly so. Yeah, so it means locally famous. Yeah.
Mm. What,
Very good.
what
Very good thing.
locally famous? Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Seville. Thanks a lot. Who wants to be the next one? Please raise your hand. Otherwise, I will ask someone. Okay, we'll start from the beginning of the list. Please, Emine, do you know someone famous?
Okay, but I don't know someone famous people. No, I
You
don't
mean in
know.
person, yeah? person, yeah?
No, person, yes, famous person. But I saw when
Okay,
I
what
was
can you tell
go
about yourself? Are you a famous person?
the concert. I don't hear you. Sorry.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I
Yes.
can hear. It stops. So when you went to the concert, you saw a famous person
Yeah.
face to face.
I saw. Maybe do you know Tarkan? I saw him. Yeah.
Yes, sure, I know him.
And I don't famous person. I'm not
That's
famous.
great.
A famous person. But
I am not.
I'm working in the healthy center, and everyone knows.
What about locally famous?
Locally famous, me. I'm working in health center, and everyone
Like, for example, Seville said.
know me.
She was a teacher at school.
That I am help.
Yeah, and
to
everyone could
to them.
recognize her.
No sound, Julia. Sorry. Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
So people can recognize you when you go down the street in your area,
Yeah.
right?
I don't hear you. Sorry.
So, what are you locally famous for? Like Seville told us, she was locally famous for being a teacher. So everyone knew her.
I'm a nurse, and everyone know me to help them, and everyone wants to help when they were ill, and they call me, and they come my home, and everyone know me around me. Hello.
Yeah, everyone knows me. You can say everyone in my area
Yes,
knows me.
knows me. They want help to me.
Very nice.
No sound
From me. They
Help
need
from
some
me,
help
yes.
from me. Yeah, very nice. Thank you. Thank you, Emine. Thanks a lot. So we can see, yes, we can be locally famous, and usually this is about some very important jobs like doctors, nurses, teachers. Okay, who else wants to tell about someone famous? Do you know someone famous? So please, Ufuk.
I don't know someone famous. I am a locally famous in Samsun. I am a doctor. the doctors and nurses and patients who performed surgery know me because I have worked in Samsung for 10 years. I am a specialist of anesthesia. That's all. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I feel it's a very pleasant to be famous in this manner, yeah. Yes, I can hear you very well. Yeah. And do you know any other famous people?
No,
Like,
I
do you
don't
know someone famous?
Yeah, so that locally famous. I know locally famous, but I don't know famous.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks a lot, Ufuk. Now you are famous in our group for being a doctor. Okay. Who wants to continue? I cannot see hands. Okay, please, Meralesin. Do you know someone famous? Who is that person?
Do you want someone famous? I don't know someone famous, but I lived in Istanbul with my husband for 3 years. So I was seeing a lot of famous person every day in there. I live in Ankara right now, so I don't see famous person in here. But I'm press photographer, so as I see a lot of politicians every day. Prime Minister, President, Ministers, famous soldiers.
I see. So that was specific auditorium, yeah, of people whom you met. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Meralesin. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it seems it's not easy to meet a famous person in a real life. Yes, these people don't like to be recognized. That is true. Okay, please, Semim, what about you? Do you know someone famous?
My city famous football, soccer, Mesut Özil. They played Real Madrid and Arsenal. Or
So you know a famous
Football
football team.
football team play football, Real Madrid and Arsenal team. His name Mesut Özil. Yes.
Yeah,
Thank
it's
you.
team. It's football team.
Singer Murat Boz, famous singer in Turkey, and there are a lot of famous. I don't remember at the moment. Very important, yes, very important people.
Yeah, there are a lot of them. And how do you feel about
How
yourself?
do you feel about the? Can you repeat, please? I don't hear you.
About yourself,
understand.
are you a famous person? Maybe locally famous?
Maybe And then maybe I don't understand you.
Yeah. Are you a famous person? Are you local?
There is your microphone problem, Julia. Check your problem. Because your voice the cut. I don't
Famous?
understand. You said everyone this evening your problem.
Yeah,
There are
maybe
your
because the sound
microphone.
goes after that.
There
Yeah.
are your microphone problem, Julia. There are your problem. I don't understand. I can't.
Yeah, I will try to fix it next time. Hope it will work. Okay, so
We are here the other connected.
yeah, there is a problem. Yeah, maybe
but,
there is a problem
I
with
cannot,
connection because I'm
hear,
using the same
voice.
microphone
I
as I
cannot
usually.
hear your voice. Problem is your microphone. Microphone.
Uh-huh. You cannot hear me very
Can you
clearly.
repeat, please?
Okay, I will fix
I
it.
am so sorry.
So it's not convenient for you to continue your discussion now?
What about you?
Okay, so what about you?
Are you locally famous?
What can you say? Are you locally famous? Okay, maybe next time, yes, Samim. Okay, hope
Yeah,
it will
actually,
work.
I agree. Something.
So,
Someone
start
famous?
with
Yeah.
Firuzan. You told me that
Actually,
you can
yes.
hear me. You're the only one
Because
who can
I'm
hear
living
me.
in
It
Chicago.
seems like
My
that.
job is,
So, please, Firuzan,
I'm a limousine driver. I carry and I pick up
do you know
many
someone famous?
famous actors, businessmen, businessman, famous. Um, but if you ask me name, I don't remember names. But just I can give you one of example. For example, do you know Flintstone? Fred Flintstone. Hello, do you hear me?
To be honest, I don't. I'm not that good in names.
Okay, I don't remember name. Yes, someday I pick him up. I was so
To be
confused and
honest,
I was
I
so
don't. I'm not that
happy.
good
But
in names.
he came to Chicago for some TV show and just few days, and I was lucky to pick him up. Locally, am I famous? Yes, I am famous in my home. The locally is my home, and I'm famous in my home. Hello.
What do you mean at home? In
Means
your area or among some kind of people?
I'm not famous with my job, but just
What do you mean at
I'm
home?
a
In your
house
area
woman.
or among some kind of people?
Why I'm famous?
You mean housewife?
Housewife. Housewife. I'm sorry, housewife. No, I'm not famous.
I see. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You mean housewife? I see. Okay, thank you. Thank you for being honest. Yes. Sometimes we accept it. Yes, we aren't. We aren't as famous we want to be. Okay. But another set of questions asks, would you like to be famous and why? And actually also it is connected with another question. Are famous people happy?
I don't
please.
want to be famous person.
Okay, please see
because
you can start.
I'm happy in this such a situation. I'm happy, and my life is very well for me. Are famous people happy? In my opinion, the famous people, yes, they can be happy because they earn a lot of money, and the money is very important in our life, unfortunately, but that's it. And a lot of money in many times will solve a lot of problems, but the money is important, yes, but the money isn't everything, and in our life, love, friendship, family, very important, most important, the most important in my are more important than money, and sometimes the money the money doesn't make
Are more important.
happy, because we need we are human, and sometimes we need a bit love, a bit touch, a bit smile, and the money doesn't prevalent doesn't prevalent those okay, money cannot bring us, yeah,
Provide.
I agree with
Money
you. Money
cannot bring.
give love or friendship. Maybe friendship.
Yeah,
yes.
money cannot give us love.
Some people, some people um, love so much money, and if I have a lot of money, I'm sure somebody will love me. But I needn't. I don't need them. Okay.
Yeah. It yeah. Thank you.
Actually,
For
all
being
famous
honest,
people
yeah,
happy.
on the matter. Thanks a lot, Sibyl. Thank you for sharing your
Um,
ideas.
I like to be
Firuzan, what
I like
about
to
you?
be
Would
I
you like
like
to be famous?
famous.
Why? Why not?
But
Actually, are famous people
I
happy?
told you, I'm a famous in my home, but actually not I am. My mom is famous than me, famous here than me, because no, not famous is wrong.
More famous
More
than me.
famous, yes, more famous than me, because everybody like her food and her kitchen. When she cook something, everybody loves her.
More famous than me.
I want to be like her. Everybody love her. Famous
That's
people,
great.
yeah. Are famous people happy? Depends what kind of you are famous. You know, my mom is famous, and she love cook. When people love her food,
That's
she's
great.
so happy. But if you look at the big circle, singers or famous actress, maybe when they start, it was so hard for them, and maybe they are so happy. But when we follow them from TV or news, they get in depression after famous.
Yeah, sometimes
Important.
this attention
Yeah,
puts some pressure onto them.
yeah. But important, where will you stay? Where will you work? Where will you walk? Maybe
Yeah, sometimes
if you know,
this attention
if you
puts some
don't
pressure
let
onto them.
to other people, you can show your ability. You can show your what you like, what you don't like. Maybe they can be happy. This is, yeah, maybe they can be happy. This is my idea.
Yeah.
I hope I explain.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Firuzan. Thanks a lot. Actually, I agree that it does not depend from fame itself, yeah? I mean happiness. But really, some famous people are happy, some others are not. Yeah, it depends what kind of person this famous celebrity is. Okay, so any other opinions about it?
The famous
Ufuk,
people
would you
sometimes
like to be
happy,
famous?
sometimes not happy.
Do you think famous people are happy?
The famous people can be disturbed by other people. Magazine reporters follow them. The people follow them. Everybody know their special life. I think it is bad. They don't be free. Everybody knows. Their
Yeah, everybody wants to know their private life.
I don't like to be famous because
Yeah, everybody knows or wants to
I
know.
like
Yeah.
I would like be free, and I would like simple life. Yeah, I think I think simple life. I think simple life more beautiful than famous people's life,
Very wise.
in my opinion.
You understand all the benefits.
That's all.
Yeah, is more beautiful, is more pleasant. Yes. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, Fuk. That's it. I agree. Simple life is really something.
Nice.
Yeah, it can be a source of true happiness.
No, I wouldn't
Okay, who else
like to
wants?
be famous, but I want
Emine,
to
would you like to be
have
famous?
good voice. I want
What would you
to
tell us?
I want able to sing, but I wouldn't like to be famous because usually famous people not happy, in my opinion. Their life are not happy. Their life are difficult. Famous people are bothered,
Are not
disturbed
happy.
by their fun, or maybe their other people, by other people. They haven't private life. Everyone, people wonder their private life.
Yes.
Everyone wants to take photo with them everywhere. Maybe when they are restaurant with their friends, or maybe they are vacation with family, and they are bothered. They are disturbed. Yeah, I wouldn't like to be a famous, but sometimes life is easy
Yeah, they are disturbed
life can be easy
by all these
for
people.
them. Mm. Sorry? Yes, easier them, maybe. Yeah.
You mean easier? You mean that life can be easier for them because everyone knows and maybe can do something for them? What? Thank you. Thank you very much, Emine.
To be famous person.
Very good answer. I mean, well based. Yeah, with some proofs. Okay,
Everyone
and
look at them.
please, Mira
And
Lesin, what about you? Would you like to be
always
famous?
follow up famous people. And I don't understand.
Sorry, I cannot hear you very well.
Because
Can you speak louder,
everyone
please?
look at me. And people always follow up.
So you said you don't want to be famous. Why?
Yes. But I
Ah,
will be famous person. Everyone loves me. But I can boring.
yes. Everyone wants to talk to famous people.
I want to be famous for a day. What do you? For a day. For one day.
Yeah.
What do I do? I don't know, but I want to try.
You want to be famous? Ah, for one day. Interesting idea. Interesting. I hope you can manage. I can't imagine how it is possible, but still, I think person just becomes famous and then you can do nothing. You cannot be famous just for one day. But nice idea. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Miralesin. We move on and we have some other questions here. So tell me about some famous people in your country. For example, who are some famous people
famous
in
person,
your country?
For example, especially
And maybe also question number
politician
15, what makes a
people.
person famous? Okay, please, Civil, you can start.
Some singers, some theater players, actors and actresses are famous person in my country. And name, okay. For example, especially Tarkan, a famous singer,
Can you
is
name them?
a famous
I mean, I don't know their
singer,
names.
in Turkey.
Who are these famous people?
Like Tarkan, a lot of singer, Sertab Erener,
Is a famous
Zülfü
singer.
Livaneli, Onur Akın, Yeah, Ahmet Kaya. Ahmet Kaya passed away, unfortunately. Uh-huh. And football players are very famous people in our country, but I don't know
Sorry about that.
very well. I don't know them very well because I don't like football. But my husband and my sons know them very well, very well. And for example, Tarık Akan is very famous actor. He passed away too, and I love him.
Nice.
I love so much, and now my husband is looking at me. Oh, wow, wow. What do you say? He said me. Yeah. And very famous authors, writers. Yeah. For example, Zülfü Livaneli, Ayşe Kulin,
Yeah.
actually a lot of authors, but İnce Mehmet, very famous, but I don't remember now. Actually,
But thank you for
I
mentioning
like
at
very
least some of
much
them. Now I
reading
know.
some novels. And some uh-huh. I want to say Yaşar
But I
Kemal.
mean, you mentioned so many.
Yaşar Kemal
Yeah.
is
I will
very
not remember all the
famous,
names, but still, if
not
I hear it
only in
again, I will
Turkey.
recognize. Oh yeah, yeah, I heard it.
In the many countries, he is very famous writer. Yaşar Kemal. Yeah, his novels is impressed much more.
Mhm.
Okay, his novels are impressed me very much. His novels impressed me very much.
They impressed me. Like these novels impressed me very much.
Do you know İnce Mehmet? İnce Mehmet is a very famous novel.
Without R.
Yaşar Kemal's novels. And I know, I think 42 country this novel is selling. Yeah. Uh, um, yeah. Uh, um, he is
This
like
novel is sold in 42 countries.
Tolstoy for me, or Dostoevsky.
Very interesting.
Very emotional characters in the novels. Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's it.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much, Seville. Thanks a lot. You gave a lot of names, really famous names. Okay, who else wants to share? Who are some famous people in your country? I'm sure there are some others. You know them. Just tell me. Okay, I can see there was a discussion. Yeah, what else you should mention? Yaşar Kemal. Yeah, Arhan Pamuk. Emine, thank you. Thank you for your options. İnce Mehmet. I'm not sure, is this a name and surname or not? Okay, we have time. Maybe someone else wants to share. Famous politician, famous musician, famous actor, or I mean, any famous person. Thank you, Firuzan. Actually, I was waiting for this person. Why you don't raise your hand? Yes, Atatürk is a big leader. Yeah, to be honest, I think he's very famous, and I think he's the most famous person in
Atatürk is a
Turkey.
really big leader
Why nobody
in our
tells?
country and in the world.
Just
Everybody
text. Okay, Firuzan, please tell us in
knows
short.
what
You have
he
1
did
minute to
for
describe
our
it.
country, how he to world with his new looking to future. How we look at the
How he
future.
changed the country.
Yes, and örnek olmuş. Örnek olmuş neydi kızlar?
Sorry, I can't understand.
I know.
Yeah, how he changed the country.
Hold on, I'll think about. He was reference to
Sorry, I can't understand.
to other countries too.
Yeah, it was a good example for other countries.
Yes, yes. Good model. Good model.
Yeah.
That's all. If I
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a good example for other countries. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, thanks a lot, Firuzan. Yes, really, there are a lot of famous people in Turkey, and thank you for mentioning the most. Oh, yes, he's not just famous. Yeah, he's the biggest leader. Yes, he is. Okay, thank you, dear students. Thank you for sharing your ideas, your experiences. Just